And really very honored to be, sitting in front of you guys. Thanks to Nelson for making this happen. I'm looking forward to an amazing show this evening. And God bless you. Good
morning, everybody.
Morning.
My name is Nasib Abdul, Tanzanian artist, East African artist, African artist, and I'm here today for this coffee marathon concert, and I'm so excited. I can't wait. Yeah, so that's fun. Let's see what we're gonna have, but I'm ready. I came here with my whole team, and I'm excited to be here with my brothers from different countries. And from how I see, from where I came, it's amazing. From the way how you guys have organized it, everything is on point. I saw the stage, but I haven't been there, but I saw the stage when I was landing with the helicopter. So I saw it, the venue set up and everything is amazing. I did not expect it, I don't know why.
Thank you.
And I knew, because I know Uganda, I'm not joking, I knew it would have been amazing, but I didn't expect to be this more than amazing. And I'm so proud of you, because these things, it does not just make Ugandan proud, but the whole, I can say, the first East Africa proud. Because whatever we have here, it sends the message to the world that East Africans are not playing. We are serious. So I from this concert we're going to have, it's going to send the message to the world, and I'm so excited. As here you are artists, we make sure that we make you guys proud, not let you guys down, and you'll be happy. Come, let's have fun.
Thank you so much, Simba. I would like, before I take your questions, I hope you're ready, and we don't have much time, so we won't take many. I want to thank our sponsors. Aquafina, are you here, Aquafina? Give them a round of applause. Thank you so much for supporting us. You've made it happen. Equity Bank, are you here, Equity Bank? Ah, nice, good to have you. I'd like to thank Uganda Tourism Board. Where are you? Thank you so much. Vision Group, UBC, NBS, you don't have to. Uganda Bati, and DFC Uganda, if I've left anyone. And of course, I want to thank all the media houses that are here today. Thank you so much for being here and for, making this event colorful, for pushing us. So I'm going to take a few questions. If you're around, and this is the microphone, so I'll go around, you raise your hand, and I come to you. Do we have a clerk? Oh, I can remember. So you can fire as they answer, they have a microphone, right? We do it quick, yeah? Canary, let me come to you. Introduce yourself first.
My name is Kanangumi. I'm an investigative journalist with NBS TV. My question to you, Bebe Cool and Diamond and the band, beyond just the concert, we're here to Africa. What does a better Africa look like when you look at 5-10 years from now? What does a better Africa look like in your eyes? And what is your role through the music that you do in making that Africa happen? Dr. Tugume is using coffee to inspire Africa and make an industrial revolution. You have music as your tool. So what does a better Africa look like for you in your eyes in 5-10 years from now? And what is your role in building that Africa?
I think the first thing is to change the perspective. Like, we want people to have a totally different perspective and think about Africans, if you ask me first. And that will never change if we won't change it first. Because if you want a person to look at you as a businessman, you have to act like a businessman, or you have to be a businessman. So if you ask me, I feel like since I grew up, I've been saying, sometimes Africans are complaining about, you want the world to take us serious and all that. We've all seen that. But then we don't want to just talk, we want to do it, like to change it. And how we're going to change it is by changing first on how we all think. Like, mindset is everything. And through us, we can be the good example from whatever that we are doing to show that everything is possible. Like from the way how I've been doing my things, I'm a person that loves to show people that everything is possible. It doesn't matter. It's not like because maybe this person can do this, you can also do it if you want to. but you just need to work hard. You need to pray so hard. You need to be trusted. You need to have something like everything on point. You need to pray. So, okay, apart from using our music platforms to talk about it, to sing about it, to direct people about it, but we also want to be the good example from what we are doing. And apart from that, I'm sure you can tell, I'm sure everybody here, we've been trying to empower different people, the youth, to change so we can have a better tomorrow. But that as well, it needs people, especially I'm talking about Africa, to have that mindset. Because if they don't have that mindset, it will be pointless. You can try to push them, direct them, telling them, but mindset is everything. So we're trying to change the people's mindset by action, and hopefully things will get better. As you know, things are getting better. If you look up what it is, maybe if you talk about African music, they never used to take it that serious. But now you can see, if we talk about African music, you talk about the biggest music in the world. And I remember when I started, it was so difficult to get any American artist or European artist to do a song with you. But nowadays they're approaching us. They want to be in our song. Or country. They want to come here. But then it needs us to have that guts. It needs us to have the mindset, you know what? You want us, we can do it. So let's do this, and that's what we do.
I think you said 10 years, 5 years. That was I think that one paid off well, but I might want to add a few things. A better Africa will be an Africa with no borders. Africa with no borders. I feel like from the music side, we've done our job. You all know that we say that music is a universal language. Meaning we have been able to connect the entire world, basically. So I think the rest of the job is for our politicians to just get the borders out. Let's just be one country, and just keep going. Thank you.
Thank you. Big size, you take on it.
Thank you so much, Diamond and Ben. That's more like what I would have talked about, mindset. We just need to believe and trust ourselves. I keep shouting every day and telling people that Uganda is better than America and Europe. And people think it's a joke. It's not a joke. Maybe today, say this one more time. Africa is better than Europe and America. You begin with the land, you go to the weather, from the weather, you go to the people, from the people, you go to the gift of the people. Because there's a difference between people and the gift of people. So I think with the mind, a clear mindset and confidence and trust in ourselves as Africans, I actually President Trump so much in this recent campaign. You too? Yeah, I mean, this guy is right. Putin and Trump, they are the best presidents. I mean, a few years ago, Putin made a statement and referred to Africa as our graveyard when he meant that us who want to go to Europe and America to work there so that they can bring back our dead bodies in a graveyard. So it was us Africans who were treating Africa as a graveyard. He was awakening us. Now Trump is telling you guys, what are you looking for in America? You have everything. If you Africans are saying Americans and Europeans are stealing gold and everything and taking to the other side, then that means the gold and everything is in Africa. So that means we should now focus on Africa. Stay here, look for our gold, and do everything here. So musically, as my brothers have said, we are doing it right now. We've done it. We've been I've been in the industry for the longest possible time, but the difference I can see. I no longer need too much hassle to sell in America and Europe if I can sell in all the countries in Africa. So again, Ben says borderless countries in Africa means a clear market for all of us and our commodities means that I can easily go and do an event without a visa in Tanzania. I can go to South Africa and relate and work together. So I think that's the Uganda that I see and I want to see in the next 5 years. Thank you.
Thank you, big size. Wow. Now we have Elijah. Yeah.
Well, thank you. Indeed, it's an honor to have you before me, but also ask my question. My name is Elijah. Today to you is particularly to Diamond Platnumz. You're a big name.
Read at the end.
Diamond Platnumz. Yeah. You're a big name, not only on the African continent, but globally. I spent time studying in different countries. And how you're working you're speaking the truth. Although my question to you is some of the approaches that you're using to leverage your name on the global continent. God has blessed you. You have a huge following of young people that you can influence. How are you working to influence them to gain this confidence that you're talking about, to change their mindsets in terms of economic development? The African continent is faced with tremendous challenges which are rooted to its history. Them being colonialism that did affect quite a number of our confidence in terms of production, in terms of value addition, where we're seated, there are minerals underneath us, but some of these innovations that can really inform decision making have not indeed been initiated by the Africans, and therefore control and the upper hand remain to the white man. So the main question though is, how are you leveraging these different names? I've been to Dar es Salaam, Dodoma, I've been to Kigali. Amazing works are going on. No one is talking about them. All we get is bad PR and Africans are not doing enough. Yet you have the names, you have the powers to change this mind, to change people's minds.
What is the question again?
They got the question.
Okay.
So actually, how I do it, it's by teaching them by action. If you look at me from where I came from until today, I think it's a good example for a person for a youth to take me as a good example. You know, it can be a different industry, but then you can apply it to what you're doing. But apart from that as well, I think I want to advise this thing. I think it's a the way sell charity starts at home. Begins at home. So I think it's the right moment now for the government to start working with the artists on how we can change mindsets and achieve these kind of goals. Because it's not like the way how things used to be back in the days, that they have to go take a football team in Europe, or they have to go use. They need to use us to achieve the goals. And I know most of the time when the government wants to use the artists, they can come tell you, we want you to be a goodwill ambassador. So how am I going to maintain my life? This is very serious. Because even the leaders who are in the government, they don't do charity. Let's be honest. So when you talk about our job here, it takes a lot of investment for us to have this influence, for us to be the people that they can use us to deliver or we can set the agenda and everything. So I think it's the right time now the government need to look at the artists not as a just goodwill ambassador, but as the same thing as they're giving tender to people who build the roads, people who are constructor, whatever. They need to look at us that way. Wow. So that we can do the job, and we have the influence. So for us, we end up doing like promoting like brands, other brands, and you can see how much they sell. Then those brands, they make a lot of money. In a way that I've started doing my own things now. I have Wasafi soap, Wasafi bait, because I know what the energy and what the influence I put when it comes to promote something. So I think it's the right time now for the government to look at us as their very good ambassador, so that they can put money in our brands for us to start setting some agendas. But you know, the problem is they can go to Europe, they can pay billions of money to X or Y football team, but when they come to Bebeku, they say they want him to be a goodwill ambassador. Are you getting the point? But how is he going to survive? Just support him by putting the money, the amount of money that you put into that team. I'm sure if even you want to use a quarter of it, it can be a lot of money to us. And then you can also help the industry. We can, because everywhere when you go, the fans, like the people in the country, they say, I don't want you guys to go more far, but the far you're talking about, you need to put a lot of money. If you talk about music industry nowadays, if you drop a song, if you want a song to be like a global song, you talk about $2 million to $1 million. That's what you're talking about. If you want your song to be a big song globally, you talk about not less than $1 million. So if I become a global artist, it will be easy for the country to use me to promote national parks, to bring all the tourists and all that. So the government needs to start to invest to the artists so that we can be used to do the agenda and not come here telling us we need to be goodwill ambassador.
Thank you. Simba, that's a big point. Madam Atuya is our CEO, Mr. Nelson's wife. So, you know, one of the pictures that we had for your artwork is when you're putting on chains and no clothes. So it's the one us we had chosen to put on the artwork. And it's like, oh no, we can't use this. So it's like, please tell him to come when he is dressed. Now she's very happy that you came when you're
so respectfully.
Thank you. All right, so we have like 2 persons. I don't know. So let's go. Keep it short, because we're running out of the sun is killing us.
Thank you very much. My name is Dixon. I run a government program also about cashew nuts, the same as Tugume. Yeah. I just have one question to you, Bebe Cool and Diamond Platnumz. Diamond, right now, Tanzania is the leading producer in actually much of the cash crops in Africa, including cashew nuts, you know, korosho. So, Bebe Kuru, I'm happy we're here together, learning about coffee, the business trend of things. This is serious. In Africa, about over 70% of the many people, the youth, actually rely on agriculture. So I just wanted to know, you already know that there's a lot of money there. Do you guys have farms? I know you have businesses. Do you have like a coffee farm? Do you have like a cashew nut farm? What do you do? What do you think?
That's a very good question. And I can say from last year, I started to see how I can get into that business. I don't want to lie to you. But you know, the good thing about that thing, it needs you to, whatever, if you want to do any business, you want to do any investment, you have to learn, you have to do your researches so that you can perfect it. And I'm glad my government back home, they're more than willing to support if a person wants to do that, to farm and whatever. They can even give you a land for you to farm. So my government back home is more than willing to support me, to give me the land so that I can start to farm and all that. And we're still in the process because I'm still trying to do more research, but I want to try it. I want to do something. If I do, I do. And I want to congratulate my government for that, because you know it needs to have this understanding president and the minister of agriculture for them to allow you to do that. And they can, for us, you know, they can even, if you want seeds and whatever, they can support you so that you can farm. And I want to thank my country for that. And farmers, I'm coming, so I'm joining the team.
Thank you. Big size.
Farming $100,000 in recording. Now, marketing needs over $2 million to market that album. So the negativity that has been coming from different people in Uganda, they're waiting, they're saying, okay, let us see if he'll make it. Definitely I'm not going to make it if government doesn't support. Where am I going to get the $2 million? When you hear about record companies, they put in that much money. Berman says to push one song globally, you need $1 million or more. So here is an album. So it's a very, I think this is the best message for the music industry in Uganda, and it has come from the best person who I think every one of Ugandans has always been saying, why is Berman making it globally? Ugandan artists or Kenyan artists are not making it that. There you have the answer.
Thank you. Thank you, Big Size. Okay, we're going to have one more question because of time. By the way, first give Fenton a big round of applause for this beautiful set. It looks really nice. So let's go, bro. Keep it short.
My name is Sean. I work with the Sean Styles Exclusive, one of the biggest online platforms. Yeah. We have a coffee, Africa Pack, that side. And when we are talking with Mr. Nelson, he said that in Africa we consume low coffee. Most of the coffee is going abroad. My question goes to all of you. I think it's because Africans don't know how coffee is important to them. So can you please try to enlighten why we need to take coffee so that our market can grow bigger in Africa?
I think for that one we need to get a paper that explains that. If you ask me, we're artists. Question about the I think. No, let me not say that. No.
I think on behalf of my fellow artists here, I would say it is our duty to make our platforms help our people in Africa, which we do. But all we are saying is, government, come join us. Let's be partners. Don't ask me to be a goodwill ambassador. Let's be partners, because I have the people in the world. You need to sell the coffee in the world. So pay me. Personally, I've had my every year with a minimum of $1 million per artist. So that is only $8 million every year, which is less than 25 billion Uganda shillings. To push those artists, every year we should push 4 artists to the rest of the world. United Kingdom is doing that. Diamond has given you the evidence. So it is just this opportunity that I'm taking to send this message so that the rest of the artists can vibrate the message. Let this message reach, because we can sell the coffee, because we have the people.
Thank you. And I would love to add something on that. Money will help a lot of people. We will reduce a lot of things next time instead of complaining to the government. So a lot of job will be done by just investing that money to Bebeku.
Thank you.
Because I know people will take, you know, $1 million. If you take it that one, hey, that's people's using. But you have to understand as well, as they invest in other things, they also have to invest in the musicians. And you can see how much musicians they do charity, helping a lot of people. You don't want us to be robots. You don't want that. You want us to be good people. If you want us to be good people, invest so that we can also empower more. Thank you so much. And I know Mr. President Museveni is a very good person. He's a very good president. I'm sure he'll do that.
Yeah, thank you.
To add to that, Mr. President, this Diamond Platnumz Latifah's dad. I would love to ask you, please. What Bebe Cool asked is very important as a musician from Tanzania, from East Africa. I know the importance of that. So please, you've been helping a lot of people, different industry, different sectors. So now please help the musicians, and they will never let you down.
Thank you. I'm sure the president will get that message. Okay, our sponsors, as you come this side.
Okay, so the program is this. After here, Diamond is going to the factory. Tanzania happens to have the instant coffee, so you tour the factory, and after that do the sound check, then the hotel, and be back in the evening. But I just want to say two things. We're here because of coffee. And the discussions are, as much as Diamond is talking about the 24 people he came with, he has millions and millions of followers. These guys here have millions and millions of followers, and that's what we want to tap into. Make sure that there are two things. Number one, they inspire most of us to plant coffee, and number two, we have to take coffee. Uganda does 1.7 million bags that are exported. The white people are taking our coffee, but for us, we're not taking the coffee. So we need to know the benefits of coffee, and we need to take coffee. You okay? All right, pictures.
Thank you. Guys, have you taken that picture? All right, thank you.
And also to remind you, in October we have a festival here.
Nice. Is it smaller now? Yeah. Let's get closer. Nice. I see.
I'm not even gonna add compost. I can deny that I want a little more of your peace of mind. So if I'm gonna give me signal up.
Alright, I'm sorry now. Thank you so much, guys. Our hashtag is Coffee Marathon UG. In case you have any questions or want to ask, please go ahead. We'll see you.
ferwa aha tayari we